and I am the Hero Seeker.
Hey y'all, it's Kay the Hero Seeker here, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about this DC Universe streaming app. They just dropped the trailer for this. We've been hearing about it for a long time, but they just dropped the first official trailer for it. It's about a minute long, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on the first looks, the first impressions, and how they're really marketing this, because streaming applications rather are in a odd position in this modern age. They seem to be kind of where television and movies and all of that are headed, where media is headed in the future. I don't think cable is going to be around for much longer, but that's just my personal take. So the potential failure or success of this DC application is going to be pretty critical going forward, because it's going to say a couple things about the direction of media and how consumers will react to this kind of streaming service. DC as a franchise is very niche. It's a very specific part of the market that is targeted towards only like comic book fans or maybe movie fans or fans of the television shows, but it's very niche. So if this does well, we're probably going to start seeing a lot of niche streaming services popping up, each charging a certain amount to gain access to whatever fandom, whatever niche that you are into. And so this could really kick off a new dynamic of media going forward. So let's check this application out. Let's see this trailer real quick. I'll give you my thoughts on it. I'm gonna watch it on the side and give you my thoughts. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is they're really marketing their main 5 titles, their original content, which is gonna be Titans the TV show, Young Justice, Doom Patrol, Harley Quinn, and Swamp Thing. And I think that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure how interested I would be in Harley Quinn or Doom Patrol, but Swamp Thing, if done right, could be very good. If you guys follow my channel, you know that I'm a big fan of Preacher. Swamp Thing is another Vertigo DC title, so if they do it right, that could be something that's very, very good, very different from what you would normally expect from a DC show like The Flash or The Arrow or anything like that. Titans has my interest peaked. I want to watch it. I want to check it out. I've seen a couple of the set photos. I'm sure you guys have seen them as well. It looks a little sketchy. Starfire looks a little interesting, to say the least, but I'll reserve my judgment. Robin looks pretty cool. Definitely better than most of the Robins we've gotten on screen. Young Justice, I'm a huge fan of Young Justice. I was heartbroken when it got canceled on Cartoon Network, and I'm so glad that it's coming back. And Doom Patrol, we'll see how it works. We'll see. Doom Patrol is not bad. Harley Quinn also not bad. We'll see how they take the show, what direction they go in. So that looks to be their main seller on this application. That's going to be their original content. What I'm really curious about, and as I watch a little bit more of this trailer, they seem to be advertising a lot of the animated stuff. I am a huge fan of the DC animated universe, or the Timverse, if you guys are familiar with that term. Pretty much Superman the animated series, Batman the animated series, Justice League Unlimited, Static Shock, Batman Beyond. Obviously, you guys can tell from my intro that I'm a huge fan of this era of DC animation, and I'm wondering if all of those shows will be available on the streaming app, included in the base price. If so, then I'm going to be honest, they already have my money. But I'm going to keep watching this a little bit. They seem to have a lot of the DC movies. I wonder how many of the DC movies are they going to have. The Dark Knight trilogy. That's going to be interesting. We need a little bit more information. They have a lot of the animated movies, it seems like, and DC is known for its pretty much spectacular animation, so that'll be good. The one thing that I thought was pretty interesting is this whole fandom thing in the trailer. They kind of show the DC fandom. I guess it's going to have social media elements in it. I don't know how that's going to work. They need to give us a little bit more information about that, but that could potentially be pretty cool. And of course, they're going to have actual comics. I guess kind of like Comixology. They're going to have a little comics app included in the DC application. So if they do that right, then that's going to be pretty awesome. That's going to be pretty cool because I'm a big fan of the Comixology, online comic book readers, that kind of thing. Nothing beats the feel of a paper comic book in your hand, but it's pretty handy to have your whole library of comic books on your phone, because for anybody who collects comic books, they know how quickly boxes become big crates, and big crates, lugging them around from place to place, it can be kind of a hassle. But it looks pretty good. The only thing that I noticed that they haven't included, and it's probably because they haven't really worked out all the logistics, but they haven't really indicated what the price is going to be, what the price point is looking like. I'm assuming it's going to be $9.95 like the majority of other streaming apps, but we'll have to see. So comment down below with your thoughts and impressions of the streaming app. As of right now, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty innovative. It's not just a Netflix copy. It's not just like a Hulu copy. They're innovating it, and they're really going for that niche market share that I was talking about earlier. They're actually including a comics reader. They're including, I don't know if it's going to be something to do with Comic Cons or if it's just going to be a social media element, but they're doing it right. This is how they have to do it to make it worthwhile, because in this day and age, everybody has at least a couple. You have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Verve, Crunchyroll, all those kinds of things. So they need to make this unique and worth the money, and so far it's looking like it will be. So like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I'll catch you next time. This is K the Hero Seeker signing off.